Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're just going to go ahead and turn some traditional artwork into stickers. The process is actually not super hard. If you guys are like me and you want to make things traditionally, you like the way traditional looks, but you're like, oh, I don't think that'd be really great for prints. It's actually not super hard to translate traditional work into digital. Honestly, what I do, I just take it into Procreate because that's the program that I have. I mess with the colors a little bit, mess a little bit with the sharpness of the image, and then I just go ahead and erase that background, and then I use the clone tool to just go ahead and clone out all of the mistakes. It's kind of hard to see me do it right now just because the piece that I'm working on right now is actually kind of small, and the mistakes are actually kind of small once I translated it into a digital space. Obviously first I had to scan these, so if you don't have a scanner, it makes it a little bit harder. I do have a scanner / printer, so it makes it a little bit easier to get high quality scans. If you guys are going to be scanning things, I typically do it at 600 dpi. I don't even know what that means, but everybody's always like, scan it at 600 dpi if you want good quality, and I'm like, listen, I don't know what I'm doing. They know what they're doing. I'm just gonna listen to what they say. So yeah, I scan it at 600 dpi, and yeah, that usually helps me. For a long time I did not have a scanner though, so if you have like an iPhone, you can just go ahead and go into the Notes app, and it has a pretty good scanner. I think it scans it at like 300 dpi. I'm not sure though. I think actually 600 dpi might be too high. I don't know. I just like to keep it good, high quality scans. And then yeah, I use the clone tool a lot just to fix things. And then after I use the clone tool, I typically go in and redo the line art digitally because I feel like the lines really get lost from the scan. I don't know. That's just me personally. I don't know if other people feel that way, but I feel like I always need a second pass with the lines. So yeah, after I do that, that's pretty much all I do. And I go ahead and make the whites brighter because also when you scan them, the paint tends to be a little bit dimmer, I find. So yeah, that's all I do. It's just I just up the saturation, I fiddle with the sharpness, I redo the lines, I add the whites in there so that they can be whiter, and then I clone tool out anything that is like the mistakes, like the lines bleeding or colors bleeding into each other, stuff like that. Sorry, this is not like a super in-depth tutorial. I really don't feel like I am super qualified to make tutorials. I'm sort of kind of just dicking around until I figure out what works best for me. So if you like to see someone just be a little clown and not know what they're doing, just keep watching my videos. But yeah, so these are the stickers I decided that I was going to make this week. Those top two you guys have actually never seen before. I did not draw those recently. I think I drew those in like 2021. But you know what? They still hold up. They still look really nice. And as you can see, those are the two characters that I based that drawing off of last week. So that's what they originally looked like, and then I colored them again for that drawing, and I was like, the thing is about those characters, I originally created them to be stickers, and now they get to be stickers. So I'm like, everything's coming full circle. They actually get to live their life as stickers. I'm actually so proud of them. Honestly, the thing I find hardest when it comes to making your traditional art digital is just getting the colors correct. I feel like I kind of sort of failed with this endeavor, but you know, you live and you learn. I just feel like some of them, the colors are kind of off based on the traditional ones, and I feel like if you just work on that, where you're fiddling it with the colors while you do it at the same time, you won't end up like me. But that's pretty much all I have to say about the stickers. We're gonna get into what they look like in real life. Okay, so here are the finished stickers. I don't know if you guys can see it. They came out a little bit messed up, like over here for these guys, it's like got these white little streaks on it, which is unfortunate. And then this she came out, it cut her right off. It did not show that in the print preview, but it just got chopped right off. That's okay though, because I actually didn't really like this sticker that much, so we're just gonna go ahead and cut out these four and just do our best here. I brought out my big old scary paper cutter again. Hopefully it's not too frightening for you guys. This one side. Right, there he is. I really have to come up with a name for that guy because honestly, if I'm gonna be drawing them more, they're gonna need names. There she is. I actually think she's my favorite sticker. I'm not gonna bother with this one because it's messed up. We're just gonna go into this guy now. he is. And the last one is this guy. These guys, I guess. Alright. It's kind of uneven. Yeah, that made me feel a little bit better. Okay, so we're done with this guy. We're just gonna go around the corners again. And my big scary paper cutter does have a lock. If you guys have one of these, make sure you lock it every time, because if you have kids around, like I typically have my niece and well, not my niece, but my nephew and some other kids around, if you lock it in place, it's not gonna come up, and they won't accidentally chop off their little tiny fingers, and you won't accidentally chop off your own fingers either, because that would really suck. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do the corners again. I just like round corners, personally. There's that one. Last one. Alrighty, that's all of the stickers. I think I like the way that they came out overall. I just think it's really fun to translate traditional art into like prints and stuff. I've never really been super great at it. Hopefully I can get a little bit better at it. Obviously I think I need to adjust the colors a little bit more. Well, yeah, I think this one came out a little bit too red. But other than that, I think they came out really good. I just really, I don't know. It just feels weird to see your own like traditional art be printed out. Because I don't know, I really like the way it translates the marker strokes. I always really liked markers, and then the way that they looked. Let's go ahead and stick them on my sketchbook. I know I didn't want to jinx my sketchbook by putting stickers on them, but I made the stickers, so I might as well put them somewhere, right? So maybe I'm gonna put them in here, but maybe I'm gonna, because these pages are like stuck together, so I can't really use them for anything. Not really. I'm just gonna stick them right here in the front, I think. So that way they're not like on the cover, because I don't really like sketchbooks. I don't really like stickers on the cover of my sketchbook, but I don't mind putting them like right here. And then I can look at them and I'll be like, oh, they're right here in the front and they're later on in the sketchbook. The only thing about rounding the corners of the stickers is that it makes them fucking impossible to get off, like to open them. There we go. There's one. Look at that. Isn't that so much fun? Maybe I'll invest in like a sticker cutter, just so that way I don't have to make them so big and blocky. I mean, if I sent them to like a sticker company, they could cut them out for me. But I'm just making these for myself, and so I'm like not super interested in just like having my own stickers printed out and then sent to me, and then I have to wait. It's like, why do you have a printer and sticker paper if you're not gonna make your own stickers, you know? The other fun thing about making like prints and stickers of your traditional artwork is, since they're prints, they're never gonna fade. You know, with markers, they're not exactly light fast, so if you like leave them out in the sun, the colors are gonna fade. And even if you put them in like a box, the colors are still gonna fade a little bit, but it's not gonna fade when it's a printing. I mean, I don't think so. No, because prints are pigment, I think, and not dye. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. But I can always print them over and over again. So even like, you know, 20 years in the future, if I ever want to print these out again, I can, as long as I don't lose the digital files. Alrighty, that's all of the stickers. I think they came out pretty good. And since they're in the front of they're right here, they don't have to be the front of my sketchbook. It can still be nice and clean the way I like it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me turn my traditional art into stickers. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'll go ahead and see you in the next one. Bye.